Greetings one and all, this is Rhythm Works and welcome to my channel with some, look, I just can't leave it alone, with 28 gigs worth of archived footage of the Battlefield Hardline Beta. I can't leave it alone. I love watching it, much less playing it, and I miss it. Even though it's coming out March the 20th, I'm hungry for it. So here it is. Anyway, yeah, just finished my work today. Very productive day. Linked up my collaborators, firmed up that I'm going to be working with them over the weekend. Got more studio sessions to do at my studio, but I'm going to be linking up my collaborator's studio over the weekend as well, and I'll be working with another collaborator on Sunday. Don't really want to drop any names, but I'm going to drop this one because I have huge respect for this man. I'm going to be collaborating with a gentleman who is the legend of the stage, a legend of the screen, a legend of TV, a legend of music, all combined. He has received the Order of Distinction award in Jamaica, and he is who I affectionately call Daddy. I've known him for 25 years. I've toured the theatre circuit with him, and his name is Count Prince Miller. Now, his name might not be familiar to a lot of you, but in Caribbean entertainment, you know, the man is a legend, the man is huge. For example, he has appeared in Dr. No, James Bond Dr. No, the first James Bond movie, which was released in 1964. He was also the compere for Bob Marley's Exodus tour, UK Exodus tour. He was on the road with Bob Marley throughout that time in the UK with the Exodus tour. He has been in quite a few movies, and he has acted in a TV series over here called Desmond's, which is basically a series about a Caribbean barbershop and the characters that frequent that place and the family that runs the business. And it was a massive hit back in the day. But yeah, his name is Count Prince Miller. I've known him for 25 years. Toured in the same theatre production together. The producer of the theatre production sadly passed away last year, and you know, we as a cast, we still remain firm friends, you know, even though we don't really do the show anymore. But whenever there's a gathering or anything like that that involves any one of us as a cast member, you know, a majority of us comes to attend the function, you know. So we are a big family, and with Count Prince Miller, I regard him as my daddy. Simple as. So I'm going to be doing a tune with him. I've already built the rhythm, sung my bit. All he's got to do is just come on and sing his bit, and that's done. And we're closer to completion of that album. But anyway, you don't want to hear no shop talk. You want to hear about gaming, right? Okay. All right. Well, a couple of items of news that took my interest after I finished work. First of all, Grand Theft Auto Heists. There is a release date finally for that, which is March the 10th. Now, my reaction to that, my feelings on that is, yeah, you know, I'm just exhaling with relief at the end of the day, because it's something that everybody wanted for a long time. And I just feel that with the length of time it's taken that to come out, you know, I think people are moving on or have moved on to other games. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, I don't believe in rushing anything unless it's sorted out, unless it's done right. But the truth of the matter is that Rockstar is implementing a new mode for an old game already. And even with games like Destiny that people's kind of weaned off right about now, Destiny is more of a newer game than Grand Theft Auto is, you know, and people's kind of moved on from that game. So that will give some kind of indication as to how people are gonna feel about that game. I mean, me personally, I'm level 100 and 150 odd. Don't really have no interest in playing the game because third person is fine, you know, first person is a bit tricky, but you know, there's things to do in it, but in terms of me getting back into it and getting hardcore with it, it's going to be a bit of an ask for Rockstar where I'm concerned. Having said that, I've got to give Rockstar a lot of props, because with their DLC that they've brought out ever since the game's release, never had to pay a single penny for them. The only thing that they're selling is shark cards, and you've got to be pretty dense to want to buy shark cards with real money to be spending fake money. That's just my opinion. But will I be playing Heist when it comes out? Of course I am. You know what I mean? It makes sense. You know, at the end of the day, you got the game, the mode comes free. Why not? It'd be interesting to see. The reason why I'm a bit meh about it is because other games like this game, Battlefield Hardline, I think is going to more or less push Grand Theft Auto 5 into the water simply because of the mode. The mode is very reminiscent of Payday and Payday 2 to begin with, you know, and by Grand Theft Auto bringing heists into their modes, their list of modes with, did I say Battlefield Hardline or Grand Theft Auto 5? I can't remember. But anyway, my memory is kind of short. But with Grand Theft Auto 5 bringing in the heist mode, and with Battlefield Hardline implementing the heist mode, still with more modes to feature in the game once the game drops, I think people are going to basically stick with the one game with more fresh, newer modes for the game. New modes for new games. That's what Battlefield Hardline is going to have the edge over Grand Theft Auto 5. Because to have a new mode on an old game is a bit of an ask for people to come and wreck shop hardcore. But you know, there are a bunch of hardcore Grand Theft Auto 5 peeps out there, so you know, I'm not hating, I'm just basically stating my opinion where that is concerned. So looking forward to it, looking forward to giving it a test drive, see how it moves me, see how it grabs me. And March the 10th, that is when Grand Theft Auto Heist is dropping. Next up, let me see. Oh, a bit of a weird one. Kanye West is decided to go into gaming. Not surprising because Kim Kardashian has made a shitload of money and wiped the floor with the mobile gaming market with her game. She made an absolute shitload of money with her game. Don't ask me what the game is about. It's a girly game by all accounts, and I have no interest in basically playing mobile games. You know, it's got to be on a big screen or on my PSP. What? I'm getting everything wrong today. My PS Vita, and even with my PS Vita, I don't even really play a lot of that. So it's got to be on a big screen, man. You know what I mean? But his game is based upon his song called Only One, and he is quoted as saying, quote, "Right now I'm working on a video game for Only One, and the idea is that it's my mother going through the gates of heaven, and you have to bring her to the highest gates of heaven by holding her to the light. We've been working on it for like 6 months." Exactly. You know, it wouldn't be a Kanye West game if it wasn't outlandish. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, and for me, more power to his elbow, man. If there's a market of people that want to get into that, then fine, fair enough. You know what I mean? Dash away your money. But for me, I'm not feeling that. I think I'll pass on that. Moving swiftly on. You know, still with the Grand Theft Auto 5 heist thing, and how games are encapsulating a lot of other games into the one game, and have to come back to Battlefield Hardline again. Even though there's going to be great games coming out this year, games like The Division, Rainbow Six Siege, maybe Star Wars Battlefront as a franchise I haven't tried yet, but it looks pretty intriguing to play. But mainly Rainbow Six Siege, Rainbow Six Siege. What's the other game I just mentioned? God, my brain is freaking going numb. The Division. My God, my brain is not working properly. And also Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Those are my main games that I will be purchasing without a shadow of a doubt. But it kind of begs the question, you know, how games are going to be developed in future, because I think a lot of developers are boxing clever now and seeing how other games are made and how other games are presented in betas and in alphas, and then looking on that and thinking, well, okay, we can do that with what we got here. You know what I mean? So let's put that developer's mode into this game, etc., etc., etc. And I think that's what Battlefield Hardline has done. That's what Visceral has done with Battlefield Hardline. Just put a whole heap of modes from other games. Will it do harm to the other games? I don't think so. I don't think it will. You know, because you got hardcore Battlefield fans and you got some casual Battlefield fans, and I don't think that, you know, it's gonna do any harm to Rainbow Six Siege or The Division or any games that's similar to all the modes that are featured in Battlefield Hardline. You know, it's a case whatever moves you at the time, you know. But with Battlefield Hardline, it's a new game. It's a new game, so people's gonna jump on that, you know. With Grand Theft Auto 5 implementing the heist mode, even Destiny as a newer game than Grand Theft Auto 5, people are getting kind of tired of that right about now. I'm kind of getting on the game with crutches at the minute. You know, it's a bit of a bind, so to speak. But doesn't mean I don't like the game. But in comparison to Grand Theft Auto, I'd play Destiny more than Grand Theft Auto. But like I said, I'm gonna play the heist mode when it comes out. And that's more or less it, really. You know, looking forward to all those other games coming out. You know, it's gonna be a good year for gaming. Good year, as long as the servers work, as long as we have quality servers doing its job and serving us, we will be a universe of happy gamers. I can feel it in my water. Anyway, it's with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, you know the coup, whatever the game, medium, format, genre, platform, happy gaming, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And until I catch you on the next one, stay blessed. Megan.